Welcome to another edition of Psych Wisdom 101. My name's Adam, and I got some good information for you today. If any of this is triggering to you, just keep scrolling, go to the next video. If it's helpful, check out some of the other stuff that I've done. I've done a lot of videos. This is unlicensed, unpracticed, but it's, common knowledge people can find anywhere. And if it's helpful, please like, comment, share, subscribe, or check out some other videos. But let's get into it. So today's video is about regrets. So regrets is a very serious topic because lots of times we make decisions based off of regrets. Sometimes we make decisions because we think we won't regret something, but we do in the long run. Sometimes we come to a point in our lives where we look back and we made decisions and we have regrets. And that's a very sad thing, but it's common. And so, just to start off with, when we make decisions in our life, whether it's right now or it's here in the future or it's in a little bit of time, we have to make decisions that play out for the long run. We have to make decisions that think about what we're going to accomplish, where we're going to go, what we're going to make as our life, what we're going to do. And that's a very important thing to think about is where do I want to end up in the long run? Where am I going to be here in 10 years? Am I going to look back and be thankful for this? And so we have to think about that in the present. We also have to think about in the past, what have I done? What have I made decisions before? How have I decided things in the past that have made me end up where I'm at right now? And so lots of times we think about, hey, I make a decision right now, but where is it going to take me? What have I done before that played out well for me? So an example would be in usage of drugs or alcohol. I myself, I regret using drugs and alcohol. I don't really think about it too often, but how often I think about it is if I had thought about this 10 years ago, if I would have thought about when I was 19 or 16 or 15, just thinking about how if I would have never started smoking or drinking or making bad decisions, I'd already have a high school diploma. I could already have a master's degree. I could already be, practicing professionally. Sometimes people will, kind of empathize with me and be like, hey, like you have a connection to the basis of population that have made bad decisions because you made the bad decisions and made it to the other side. But it doesn't change the fact that I have regrets and that regrets have come about. There are people who I've wanted to be in a relationship with, people who I've really had deep affection for, who just didn't appreciate me because of the decisions I made. So these regrets will go on for the rest of your life if you don't change right now and make decisions in the present. So what I've come to realize in recent days is I have to make these decisions thinking about where do I want to be here in 10 years? What do I want to do? How am I going to be? Where am I going to end up? And so when you make decisions, to think about what am I going to do in 10 years from now that I'm going to look back and think about. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, like, comment, share, subscribe, check out some of the other videos, and thank you very much. Have a good day.